So from here though, you want to make sure that you have all of these details, of course, filled out. This is going to be how your customers are going to contact you regarding your artwork. It's not necessarily to have all of them, but at least an email makes it easy for them to reach out to you directly. In case you miss out on like the inquiry feature that we have built into the store, you should get those email alerts. We tested it recently with somebody, and we got a confirmation it worked, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, the inquiry feature does send you an email to the email that you have here as your contact email. And then if you have it to where your phone number is set up under, they can call you directly. But the feature that we're going to look at is most important is going to be the SEO section. And so SEO stands for search engine optimization. This is how Google, any search engines index your website or your section of our website to affiliate you with your personal website for your art brand or your Facebook, Instagram, any of your social media that is all tied to your artwork, because everything on the web that is yours pretty much does talk to each other as long as you have the right linking set up. So this is kind of setting that up. So here we have the SEO title for Chris's direct website link. So let me just see one thing here. So his store is urbanartistmarket.com/store/CJ Miller Art to access his link to his gallery direct. So once a customer is, once we're sharing a link to that website, this SEO title is going to pop up when we share the link on Facebook. This meta description is going to be a short description that'll pop up usually under, I'm not sure if you guys have seen when someone shares like a news article or a website link on Facebook, it usually shows up an image with like an icon and then some text underneath the URL with the direct link to the website page. And that meta description is usually what that description that pops up under that post will be. So it's something simple and short. Dallas abstract artist who believes that painting is a spiritual expression that reflects its current vibration and belief system. And then we use some keywords to kind of direct exactly, what he works on to create like a niche. So he has abstract painter, spiritual art, and contemporary art. Specifically for Facebook and Twitter, when you share your post from or any of your gallery work from Urban Artist Market to Facebook, this is going to be the description that's going to pop up. It could be the same or it can be different from the meta description that we set up here, but it's up to your discretion what you want to include on that description. It's usually very, very short what your users are going to see, your visitors are going to see. So I would just try to keep it less than 160 characters, what you could fit in about a tweet on Twitter. The same thing for Twitter, you're going to want to add a description here and keep it shorter and simpler, just so that way it'll fit into the average user's tweet. And these images, Facebook and Twitter images, if you upload a small image or an icon there, it'll show up next to that text on Facebook. So just to kind of walk you guys through how that looks as well. Actually, I have it open here.
So what I understand is in the top section, folks, that meta tag is what Google looks when people are doing searches online. Google pulls this data, a meta description, and a keywords. So if someone is searching online and they do abstract painter, I will come up. Now, I don't know if I'll be at the top, but I will come up in that search. And down below, that's the description that will show up. And Jose's going to show you right now when you post something.
Yeah, and more specifically, let's say it goes down to like an artist level, an individual level. If someone searches CJ Miller, Christopher Miller art, then with the various brands that Chris manages, he's bound to show up somewhere in the top results because it's hitting all of the Q points. So CJ Miller art, Christopher Miller, it's all there. What you would be typing in the search is going to pop up pretty close to the top results. So if you, with each of your brand names or your art names, anything that you do with even your pieces, try to make it as unique to your brand as possible to make that affiliation with your search engine. Now, I was going to show you guys over here. So we have the Urban Artist Market Facebook page pulled up here. So if I were to create a post here, and we said it was
Now, when you're in your store, you can actually see this address showing up. When you are logged in Urban Arts Market, that address will be in the browse section up here in the top of your screen. And so you can actually copy and paste instead of remembering it like Jose does. Yeah. Let me leave sharing for a minute. Okay. And let me see here. I'll try. I can also show you guys something else while we're there too, real quick. Okay, so here I am. I'm on my computer, and here we are in Facebook. And I assume most of you do. How many by hands have Facebook page?
I do.
Good, good. Most of you have it? Okay. So I go to my art page, and what we're trying to get you to recognize is that you can actually take that address straight from, I'm going to show you how. Look how fast it's working. Good Lord. Okay, I don't think I have to be logged in to do this. So I'm going to go down to CJ Miller Art. And when I click on CJ Miller Art, do you see up here in the upper left corner how the full address just came up? So you can just copy that. You highlight it and copy it, and you go to Facebook, and in the post, you hit create post, and visit. And then you paste it in. And it's actually going to give them a direct link. Now, you cannot do this on Instagram. Instagram will not let you do a direct link. But on Facebook, do you see how that picture, that's the picture that Jose was showing you earlier in that file? You can do any picture you want in there. You can pick a picture that you think explains who you are. You could probably make a custom picture in there. But now what happens is they actually see that picture and they see a direct link. This is what we're trying to encourage you to do. When you do advertise the sale, you want them to go directly to your store, right? I mean, I know that you love me and you want them to go and buy my work, but really, when you're sharing this to your friends, you want them to go to your store. And so see how nice that is? That photo appears and it's saved. You don't have to go find a photo because I used this streamlined data and I copied and pasted it. And here, Jose was explaining, here is my the description. Dallas abstract artist who believes that painting is a spiritual expression. So it automatically fills that in. And when they click on it, they are right into my store. Now, this is really important because I want you guys to drive traffic right into your store. So they're not like sorting through everybody else. This will help you. And then they go in and they can flip through, see in the bottom of this screen, all my product and inventory. I want to show you while we're here, Jose, can I just show them how to log in the graphic that I sent?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, so what I did is I sent you an animated graphic, and this is a little tricky for newbies and something I didn't realize. If you send a video or a graphic and you post it, you get a higher response rate, but you have to load it slowly and watch what you do. So I created one of those animated graphics that I sent everybody here, and you'll see it when you check your mail. See, here's all your graphics for the Labor Day sale. And you can see it. See, it has that like a patriotic background. So what I want, and sound, because sound increases response rate. But now I want to show you this because this is something I stumbled on. If I post this right now and hit yes, when people see it, they're going to see an empty stage. I want them to see a screen that shows the text in there. I want them to have all the information. Same thing if you post a whole video. So you want to click on video options and you can change the thumbnail.
Okay.
So you click on change the thumbnail and you can choose it from the video. And this will be taped for you. So see now when I choose down here, I know that when they see this in the preview mode, they're going to see my name. They're going to see save 20%. They're going to see my work. They're going to see the savings code. They don't have to see an empty stage. Okay. Because I've done this. I've done these really creative videos. You know, I'm in my house and I'm painting, but the first scene is like I'm going, and that's what they see. You know, the first scene they see me doing some horrible face thing. So stop by, check out my store or my gallery and save and incredible. And what you can do is write this copy and put it in your notes section of your phone or your computer, and you can just copy and paste the same verbiage. You don't have to retype it all the time. You can just check out my gallery and save incredible cent during the Urban Artist Market Labor Day sale. And then use code. What is the code? Jose?
It's 20
Labor.
save 20 labor.
And I use all uppercase, and it's just this. So you can even put the discount code in your message. It's on the website when they land there in the slider, it's up there, but they can also see it here. And so I just wanted you to see that because it's been so annoying for me. Like I said, and even on Instagram, by the way, same thing you can do on Instagram. If you post something, make sure you pick the preview mode. Otherwise, you're gonna have some really weird screen where you usually look stupid. And if it's a video of you, your mouth is hanging open. And so now the reason it's not showing right away is Facebook takes a little bit. It'll take about 3 minutes to show because they're proofing it and making sure that it's legit and blah, blah, blah. But it will work, okay? And so here you go. See, now the first screen is with the graphic. And it has this sound going. Do you guys hear the sound or no? All right, here you go. So you guys have that in all your graphics. I sent this to you. It's got your name at the top, save 20%, and the code, okay? I used the name that you have in your store, so don't blame me if it's wrong. All right? Okay, so, all right. Jose, where are we at? Let me see here.
So
Is there anything else you wanted to tell them, Jose?
As of right now, I think that's just about it. Also, if you have, I know I went over this with Sally during our call the other day, is for your profile icon, your profile image of your store, try to change it so that way it identifies a little bit more with your brand, even if it's a simple image with just your brand name or something like that. Because otherwise, as users or customers are scrolling through the store, on their phone or online, they're going to see Urban Artist Market as the icon, as like your user icon, and you kind of want to stand out a little bit more with your brand. So
can you show them that? Like share the screen and show them that?
Yeah.
So because I think I didn't turn the record on until late, and I think you guys
no worries.
see how to get into that again. Yeah.
Yes. So share screen. Okay. So when you are in your My Store dashboard.
Oh, share screen.
Oh. I thought I clicked it.
That's usually what I do, but anyway.
You guys again. All right. Share screen. Okay. So yeah. So when you're on your store dashboard, you'll go down to your settings. Settings. And it will show up here on the main screen. So you just want to upload your store brand, set up your store logo. And so that'll show up as your icon, your profile icon on the storefront, on the gallery front of the Urban Artist Market.
Most of you should have that in there because I kind of walked you through it, I believe, when you signed in.
Yeah, if you don't, it probably shows up like a blank box here. You'll just select the box there. Don't hit add media here because that adds media down to your description below. So you're gonna want to click this little, usually a little box here if it's not uploaded.
All right, that's perfect because I wanted them to see how to get in there again. So y'all remember how to get your address, right? You go into this browse mode and copy it. And it's subtle, but it really is something you probably want to put in your notes field. Like I have notes on my iMac. I don't know if PC has something like that, like a notes app, but I copy and keep that there all the time. And when I'm on Instagram, I just I copy the text and I paste it in. I don't retype it every time I'm on Instagram.
And I'll probably share one more thing because I just remembered I covered this the other day as well. But on your store dashboard in that same section where you upload your store logo, your store slug, this section here, your username pretty much is going to be what follows after urbanartistmarket.com/store/your username. So if that makes it any easier to remember, sure. That's how I'm able to remember Chris's.
And that's a good question, because I'm not sure I know the answer to this, if they can change that at some point, or
Yes. So if not, I can. I did it. So
so if you want to change your name, let us know.
yeah, let us know and we can update that.
All right. Okay, one of the biggest questions that we have, and I just wanted to take a few moments to review it, is how the shipping works on this site. Okay. I'm sure you all have had fun with shipping. So there's a couple things here you should review. You're going to have, when you do shipping, it's easy for some of you because if you have jewelry, pretty much it's the same size. And that's easy. Or like Danielle has scarves and stuff, she can have a standardized box. It's trickier for people like Eric and me who have big, and Kathy, big odd shaped paintings, because we don't always know, right, what the shipping is going to be. So it's important that you know your product size in general. Like I said, if it's a generic size, come up with one and plan it out. Or for example, Melanie did this. Melanie made little paintings. They were all the same size. So she had a whole series and she easily knew how much the box was. And then she just set that mailing fee, the shipping cost the same. So that's another way to do it. Now, keep in mind, if she's shipping to New York, it might be different than if she's shipping to LA. But you really should look at shipping as a guesstimate. You want to make some of your money back, but if it costs $2 extra, but you sold a $200 painting or a $300 necklace, you just, you got to be at the discretion of saying, hey, it's worth it. Martha, who is not in on the call, she told me that she really believes in just saying free shipping is included. She includes shipping. Now her stuff is easy because it's jewelry. So when she prices things in her calculator, when you sit there and you go, okay, I'm going to sell this necklace for $200. Shipping is usually $25 plus insurance is $15. So I'm going to sell it for $240. You have to have a formula in your head, but the system cannot, it's because it's a system and there's so many customizations. Our shipping can't be that, it can't figure that out. You got to have to guesstimate, if that makes sense. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Any questions on that?
No, I do the same thing. I include shipping. I have an Etsy site also, and everything is shipping included. I just think people don't like to have extra costs layered on their product. And I can do that with my product because, like you say, it's a standardized size and I just figure it in.
Yeah, I think that's ideal. Unfortunately, like I'll have a painting that might be 11 by 14, and then I just sold one that was 72 inches wide. It's like, but
yeah,
that's
for me,
ideal.
A 48-inch chain is not going to take up a whole lot more room than an 18-inch, okay? Or a ring. So I'm lucky, but I can see it's way more complicated.
One thing I would say, and I learned this, by the way, in the last show, always insure and track your art. Always insure it, okay? And especially because you never know quite know who your customer is. And you don't know if they're being honest or not. Like, if it's not tracked and they could just say, I never got it. By the way, we did the best of show. There was a woman that sent her painting in. And when I sent it back, I didn't track it, or at least I thought I didn't track it. And she was like all dramatic about it. And then actually I found out that I did track it and she got it, but it took a week. It came a week later. So I just learned that time. I was like, I'll never ship again. I'm not going to try to save the $8 or what. It's not worth it. It's really not worth it. If it's tracked and shipped, then they're held to it. Right. I don't know if any of you had
Even
a bad.
then, weird things happen.
Right.
I shipped an engraved pin that I did completely outside of any website. It was a friend of my husband's, and I shipped it to middle of nowhere, Kansas, and the post office delivered it to an agent And they were like, we're done. And I'm like, well, who's this agent? Did the guy get it? I have no idea. And yeah, he let me know like a week later. Oh yeah, I got it. And I was like, geez, I didn't know. I didn't really know where it was.
Well, you know why I didn't insure it? The lady, everybody that submitted for Best of Show, they sent me a return label, but she didn't. And it was like $80 to send it back. And I thought, okay, I'm eating the shipping cost. I'm not going to insure it. So then she called me and she was like, well, if I didn't get it, I might not have gotten it. And I found out that I did, but she said, if you insured it, I will pay for it. Well, guess what? I said, yeah, it cost me $65. She never sent me the money. So yeah, it's always a good idea. And here, something else. So we just talked about this, include shipping in your sales price. So I'm going to show you real quick in the website. There is a USPS calculator in there. So what that does is it calculates if people have a certain size. I have found that does not work very well, but I'm going to show you that on the website, we have an FAQ section, and Jose and I are going to send you a PDF of these shipping facts. So this is on the website under FAQ. See these sizes? This is the only sizes that USPS offers. Now, the advantage to this is you can go down there and get those boxes for free.
Yep.
Right? So if you're shipping and like Melanie, that she has a certain painting that's a certain size, she can go get a bunch of medium flat rate boxes, have them stacked up and just ship them out. In fact, I just did a series for the Cotton Festival, the Cotton Mill show, and I did them all the same size. And I decided, okay, I'm going to try just doing one size and really making it easy on myself. But these are the sizes in case you forget, and it's on the FAQ page. So I'm going to show you on the website itself. Now, shipping only shows up. You do not set up a master. You know how Jose was just in there showing settings on a master level? Shipping is set up one at a time every time you load a product. Of course, I forgot that the other day. But for example, so here's a product that I've loaded, some of these paintings. On that same screen, as you scroll down, oh, no, I have to go further in, don't I?
You have to be logged in.
Oh, I have to log in. Details, right?
I can pull it up like right there.
Oh, you want to show me?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I'll stop and you share.
Okay. Oh, right. Second.
Yeah, if you don't do it on a daily basis, if it's like a month goes between, you're like, where is that feature? But it's under each product as you load it. And
So,
email us too. Yeah, go ahead.
From the store, when you're logged in the back end, if you go to products, all of your products will generate here. You can click the edit button. Before it, there we go. And if you scroll down to shipping, this is where you can go in and edit. Are you controlling? No? Okay. I thought you were controlling the screen there. Scroll.
No, I haven't touched it.
Okay. And the shipping classes are listed here. And you were going over the calculator?
Yes.
Okay, calculator.
So under the calculator, what I wanted to show them is, see these ones that say premium? That's just Chris Miller's guesstimate. Okay, so what I've done is I put some preset guest shipping prices. See, $4.75, that's what it cost me to mail a 48 by 48 painting up north. These are just estimates, but you can pick one. So when you load this product right now, Jose could choose that this product will always ship in a premium assured small box. So it will show $43.75. When you do that, you do not fill in the dimension information. You leave that blank. You just say, this is always going to go in a premium insured small box. And what I want to explain to you is, you're right. Sometimes if you ship this to Alaska, I know it's going to be $65. You're going to lose a little money. But if you ship it to East Texas, it might be $25. So you kind of this is just a way for you to come close. This is good for you, Kathy, too, because your paintings are different sizes. And you might want to say, okay, I'm just going to standard across the board charge $43.75. And then sometimes I'm going to lose a little money, but I'll make it up in the big, you know what I mean, in the cost of the painting.
Right.
So you can choose no shipping class, which means or I'm sorry, don't even choose that one, but shipping included in price down here, you can choose that one. That's if you just do like Denise and you just give it to them. And I would advise you, Denise, and all of you, when you do that, put it in your description. Always promote it. Shipping included, free shipping. Don't pay for shipping. Put
Yeah,
that
I
in
don't
your
do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you should
Good
put that in
idea.
your description. It's a selling feature. It's a selling feature. So use it. Or you can choose one of my presets, or you can use the calculator. So there's 3 ways that you can do shipping. So I know that's a little tricky, and it's because it's not an exact science. There's just so many variables. If this website was always selling t-shirts, only t-shirts, this would be easy. USPS would be it. But because we have some artists selling sculpture that's, needs to be crated. In fact, that $475 price was something I had to have crated to ship. It's so much more money. Does that
So
kind of make sense?
if you were using the USPS calculator, you would put the dimensions in?
Yes, good question, Danielle. Only if you use the calculator, because the calculator has to know, and you really should use those dimensions I showed you. Jose, can you show them where it is in the FAQ page?
Yes.
See this frequently asked questions. And this is where you should go, by the way, anytime you have a question about online or,
So if you scroll down, shipping right here.
right here. You probably, Danielle, would have to use one of those 5.
Okay.
Come close to that, okay?
Mhm.
That's a good question. Because shipping was kind of a interesting environment when we started this. I want to go back. I'm going to give you all guys, I'm going to do something. Oh, go ahead, Danielle.
I was just going to mention in one of the first calls of the website, somebody suggested actually taking a picture before you ship of the product, or, what you're shipping and maybe the packaging material and that kind of thing. So there's never a question of what was actually shipped.
That's a good
If
idea.
somebody said, I only got 1, I didn't get 2, but you have the picture that has the 2 that are in the box, kind of thing.
We'll add that to our PowerPoint too. I saw that somewhere. You're right, Danielle. That's a good idea. And Melanie, that's something you should keep in mind too with all the shipping. Because those paintings, because then you can say, look, they were packed well. So I'm going to tell you guys something that I wasn't going to tell anybody, but since you guys are troopers and you've come out and done this, you have, come and taken this class, and that shows that you're going to work on this, which I love. I want to show you a little secret about the store for you. Okay. When you were and Jose's probably going to be mad, but I'm going to do it. Okay. So there's a little feature here that nobody seems to know how it works, but we do. I'm going to tell them the star feature.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So see here, all the way over here, you have these icons. The star feature is hollow when it's not chosen. That will turn this item into a featured item. Now, what does that mean? I'm going to give you this benefit. See how it says marked feature, and now it turned into sort of an asterisk? Do you see that, everybody?
No.
Oh, no? Okay, so let me show you. It's normally a star. And when I click on it, it slowly convert into an asterisk. Do you see how it turned into a little like ampersand? What is that symbol called?
An asterisk.
Asterisk, okay. What that does, let me show you, and I'm going to give you all this little on the home page. No, you know how we have categories? That will look where it is. Look where my thing just showed up. So since you guys did this call, I just told you how you can pick out a couple of your products. I manually did this already. Like Crone Art, I put this one in here, but you can take this out. And if you have something you really love, like one of your favorite pieces, Pam, you can actually star it and make it appear here on the homepage in the very top section.
Okay, could you show that again? Because I'm not seeing something.
Okay, so you have to go into your store and
Your
you see it with your products.
Right.
And then over here on the right, you have a list of what you've loaded already. See,
Okay, all right.
you
All right,
click
I
this.
have pictures there, so,
You don't have these little icons?
I can't see them because,
Is your screen too narrow?
yeah.
What would happen if I shrink it? Oh yeah, you have to, can you expand your screen at all or scroll over? You should have a scrolling bar. Let's see.
Yeah, but, okay, so, all right, so go lower down to, let's say, all right, go to steampunk.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry, go to a day at the circus.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I still, every
You
time
can't-
you
Oh.
scroll, I lose.
Oh, how is that? I wonder why.
So, that's
Is
odd.
it all the way over? This
yeah.
store?
You want me to try on my side?
I want to show you guys another thing real quick. See this number in pink? Do you see that? That's how many people have viewed that item. So that starts showing you how popular, you can actually figure out, I can see that Melanie left her paints behind is a very popular item. People like it, which is why I'm going to probably take it to the mill house. So, but I also can take it and push it, which I did, to the front page by clicking on that star asterisk. So yeah, Jose, do you want to see if she can see it on yours?
Okay,
Yeah.
all right, I see it.
Oh, do you see it, Barbara?
Yeah, I see it now. Thank you.
Because I think if you scroll your window small enough, you'll still see them, but they're vertical.
Right.
And then you choose that star. Now you can choose, the truth is you can choose as many as you want. I would not abuse it. That's why Karen and Jose have told me not to tell you. Because you could go in there and make all of your products stars. But I think, since you've come and taken the class and you're working with me, we'll let you get an advantage, I give you a hidden secret, right? A hidden secret.
If as long as you're sharing secrets,
Yeah.
is there a way to move things around on the page that the customer sees?
Oh, we did.
So yes, there is, and there's only one other person in this webinar who knows, and it's Sally. Because we did cover this. So I'm gonna go ahead and share and show you guys again. So it's on the individual product level. I know some stores can have more products than others, so it can kind of become very easy to keep track of this. So okay, get a chair. So when you go to, let's say, Stir, you edit. And
Does
wait.
everybody understand the question? The question is, when people are viewing my art, can I organize what they see in what order?
Yeah, so if you can have the order of this change here, basically. So right now, Stir is showing up as number 3. So where was it?
Under advancement?
Yes, so advanced menu order, you're gonna want to change it. So I'm gonna make it number 1 and submit.
I didn't know how to do this. We did this for Jeff Rogowski, but I forgot how. But okay.
Is it updating? Oh, you know what?
What?
We might have to change a setting for that to be available, Chris. Because
Sally,
remember,
this is a test for you. Do you remember?
yes, no, because yeah, I know what setting it is. We'll have to do it a little bit later though, because I have to find it it's in the back end. But we'll update it so that way you can. So on
We'll
that
send
level,
you a
though,
video. You know what? Jose will do
Yeah.
a short video on how to do that.
Yeah, because
it's-
not too long ago, Chris had me randomize, so it would
Oh.
yeah, we set it to filter a certain way on the back end for every, and I think, I'm not sure if we did it by recency, like the most recent product, but we can change it, I think, set it to custom, so that way you guys can be able to go in and have that control over that.
Okay, oh, I just forgot my question.
That's okay. We forgot the answer.
Oh my goodness, old age is creeping in. It's not a good thing. Oh, I remember my question, especially for those of us who are jewelers or 2D artists that may want to offer a painting perhaps in different colors, you know, for customization. Okay, instead of my listing one piece, 3 different entries, because it's in gold, silver, and rose gold, I need a drop-down menu.
Oh, I do
Or
know
an
that's in-
easier
I
way
know
to
that that's
do
in
that.
there, but it's another feature that not many people need. We did it for the guy that was selling shoes.
Right.
There were sizes, you know, like, but I don't remember it offhand. Jose, do you?
Yeah, Karen and I had
Yes.
many conversations about that. And
Yeah.
she did it for me, but never taught me how to do it.
Oh, that might be something we have to do a video about, but that's a good question.
take a video
those
on
are
that.
most, because we sell original work, most people don't use that feature, but we do have a few people that have situations like you're talking about.
Right.
Let me write that down.
Well, it could also be that if you have different size chains available for a pendant, that they could choose which one they want, or
Right. Or colors of a scarf, or maybe perhaps size of a scarf.
Okay.
So I can show you, it is available in the store. It's a feature. It's on the individual product level again. So let me just go back here so we can start from the beginning with you guys.
we like
And this
it.
is again using Chris's store as an example. So probably not the best example, but I mean, actually it could work if he has. So let's say pop arts here, pop art hearts. Oh wait, yes. Okay, so okay. So you scroll down, if you go to attributes and you select add, you can actually go ahead and add an attribute. So let's just say it's a 24" by 24. Let's say it's in square size canvases. You can add it here and you can add some text, explaining it, and then add the attribute. So in the case of jewelry, let's say it's a 16" chain, rose gold option. You add the attribute, and then you can go in and add another one. And you can change the material, you can change the length. You just go in and customize and add those in custom.
Okay,
There.
so after you type that in, you just hit add.
Yeah, well, let's see what, you can go ahead and do it.
So you just click the add button. Is that what you do?
I don't know, he's frozen. I don't see Jose. He's frozen on my screen. But it hasn't quit out. Yeah, it should. I was curious, while he's maybe trying to log back in. I was curious if I could add that like for prints. You know what I mean? Like I could say, prints available. Because I do have prints of my paintings. Anyway, Jose, did you get knocked out?
Yeah, I did this whole presentation on how to do, and then I looked and everybody's faces were just.
Go ahead. What was
So I
the
just
question,
smiled
Barbara?
back. I was like,
Okay, so first it's how to change the order, and second is to have choices. Let's say for me, for color of metal, color of gemstone.
So did you guys see any of it or no?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, I just wanted to
The
make sure.
question
I don't
was,
know how much you saw.
if you could have hit add so that she could see where it shows up. I think they want to see
Oh.
where would it appear.
Sure. So
that right?
let me just share screen again here.
And you know what, Jose, could we say prints available for mine? Could it be like,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
it's in the
what?
attributes.
Give me size prints, because
Um, Oh, good Lord. Like six, let's just, for that one that you were looking at, it would be 11 by 14 print.
Is that something where you want to do like your pillows and other things like that too, or no?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
Well, I was wondering, like, I don't have the different things that Chris does, but
Mhm.
like, I was wondering, would he be able to put like his pillows, or if it's that same print, you know, like you could have kind of like Society 6 does. So you can have a framed print, or you can have a pillow,
Yeah.
or, you know,
You can
whatever
Well,
want.
it's
change
funny
the
though, I
values.
just thought of something that's in our policies though. So we'd
Oh.
have to think about this
Oh.
because originally our policies are you can't sell print unless it's a signed print. Well, it could be a signed print.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll just put
Because Eric
signs.
sells signed, yeah, a limited edition signed print, right? Yeah,
Well, you could sign the pillow, Chris.
I could.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add the value, and this makes it visible on the product side, and then we're gonna do let's say 12 by no,
Just
22.
double it.
Yeah.
22, yeah. You got it.
Print, all right, and submit. Okay, so okay, so did it refresh?
You might have to log out and then come in as a shopper.
I might just have to do that. Yep. Give me 1 second and just make sure it's saved. This is the right artwork. It didn't save, so 11 by 14.
Right at the very bottom right, you have to hit.
Research.
So while he's doing that, there you go. You have to submit. We're going to have a drawing for a gift card for Creative Arts Center. So I'm going to pick a number in my head between 1 and 100. And each one of you is going to guess a number. And whoever's closest will get that gift card for the Creative Arts Center. It's a $100 gift card toward a class. Okay? Sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna
Have to figure out. Scroll
yeah,
down.
we're gonna put this on the bench for now, and I'll create another video and send this out to you guys. Just because it's probably another setting that I have to.
Yeah, if you scroll down, well, because you're still logged in as me, I think.
Yes.
So I'm going to go around the room. I've picked a number and I've written it down, but don't see, but it's written, okay? So it's right there. So I'm going to start with Denise. What do you guess?
27.
Okay, 27.
Yep.
All right,
Yeah.
Melanie.
39.
Oh, you guys are going to make it hard. Danielle.
33.
Carol.
74.
Okay. Barbara.
57.
Okay. Kathy.
6.
6. Huh.
Mhm.
Eric. Guessing.
How about 13?
13. And Sally.
66.
66. Well, you're not going to believe this, but someone landed right on the number. Danielle, you guessed the exact number.
It's a fix.
I swear to God, I was like, I kind of did a double take, like, shit, how could she do that? And but you guys, it was 33, and both of you were so close. Denise, you were right below it, and then Melanie was right above it. So you guys were so close, and then she guessed right on it. So okay, so
Congratulations.
Story of my life.
Hey!
Mine will.
She read my mind. So that's the Creative Arts Center. They have been a good sponsor for the show. They usually give me coupons like this for the front desk when we have the auction and the gala. Some of you are familiar with it. Some of you might not be. Kathy, have you ever taken anything there?
No, but I did look it up the other day when you said
You would
know,
like
that
it.
There was a drawing. I thought, well, I'll just go look and see.
Yeah, Creative
I
Arts
would
Center.
love it. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, you would love it. So, okay, so it is past 8 o'clock. And I told you all that I'd keep this to an hour. I told you that I'm going to be at the Mill House. I told you that we're going to, the only other thing I wanted to tell you is that we are going to do, some of you have already taken this, but we are going to bring back for the live show people, we're going to do bring back the booth sale class, Booth Sales 101. We're going to do it online where I teach you some tricks and things that you should be doing in the booth. It's going to be on September 8th at 7:30. Same thing. It'll be 7 to 8:30. It'll be a little bit longer than this, but I think there'll probably be more people involved. It's a very popular class. And I'll be honest with you, it's so funny when you go to these shows, some of you are so good at running your booth. And then some other people are so new and they don't have stuff in place. And so we're going to go over a lot of those ideas. And one of them, one of you guys mentioned earlier, which was don't count your, I think it was you, Denise, maybe.
Yeah.
No, I really, this is one of the rules of the class. Don't count your money too fast because it happens to all of us. We get to a show, we're there for the first 3 hours, nothing happens. And suddenly we just get so, and right away that energy is going out and people they're not attracted to your booth because they sense that desperation. And the biggest job of having a booth is just your energy, staying present, staying charming, confident, and fun. And so, but we will cover some other tips and tricks, things that I've learned about the show. And so save the date and we will send out something probably tomorrow or Friday to our whole list. It's going to be open to anybody. One other thing, we have 80 potential spaces in November, and I think we're at around 60. So we do have 20 more spaces. It's hard for me. I have to turn away some people. Even knowing I have 20 spaces left, I still turn away certain people because of where their work is at. And we really want this to be a caliber show. So if you know anybody that's interested, tell them to apply. And I think it's going to be great. Right before Christmas, I think it's going to be great. So all right. Y'all good?
Thank you.
Thank
Chris.
you.
Thank
Thank
you, Mel.
you.
Jose,
Thank
thank
very
you too.
much.
It's so nice to meet you.
Very
Yeah.
nice to meet you.
It's nice for you all to see each other too. So,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
all right. We all have a great week and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye
Great
now.
Thanks. Good
Bye.
night.
All right, thank you.